Tonight on EA Sports, Super Bowl 55.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
After all the talk, it's time for football, and here we go. Super Bowl 55 is underway. Taking it about the 1. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a first carry for their fullback. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
Good solid gain on 1st down. About what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones.
Jackson's
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 6.
Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down.
That is definitely what we call a defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
They'll find Ballore out of the backfield. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 at the 28.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 22. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
5-yard line.
And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
On the carry.
Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal will feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's a throw out wide to Anderson. And right away, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it. And not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4.
At the 26-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
First and 10.
This is Jones. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 11-yard line.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Julio Jones there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14. Colts, nothing. Michael.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that. And it's third down.
Coverage defensively by Logan Ryan.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on fourth down. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
36-yard line.
Back to throw again. Open man here, Sims complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your...
And he's got it. Touchdown. Oh, but there is a marker on the field. So now the question, who is this on? And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now Jackson on first down. And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
And here's Jackson on the option. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
2nd and 2 at the Colts 32-yard line.
Flushed out right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 12-yard line.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's Jones. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now
to throw is Gordon. This will be caught at about the 5. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
3. Here's Gordon. Flush to his right. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Colts pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And Pete Carroll throwing down near the goal line and it not turning out well. I think we've seen that before.
Feels like a flashback, doesn't it? You go back to the Super Bowl against the Patriots, and everybody expected them to run the ball, and they didn't. Threw it. Crucial interception that ended the game essentially for them. I think everyone thinks they're going to run it every single time now. That's just not going to be the case.
Here it's a costly fumble.
At the 16.
So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming. Still ended up with a solid game.
Now this is Hilton on the receiving end. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the 1st down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. This one into the hands of Burton. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's 2nd down. Dancing to his left. That's caught. It's Thomas. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
From the gun, Jackson. He sets to fire deep. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Nick Ballore. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Seahawks 21, Colts 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Rodgers on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd
and 3.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
56, not 56, right there, 56. Double dog, that's the way.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. So we've reached halftime here in Super Bowl 55. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he spins past him and into space. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now Saquon Barkley. Barkley hit and the ball pops free. And the Seahawks have picked it up. 30, 20, 10, 5. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Open man is Anderson. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Robbie Anderson, 38 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And we are tied at 21.
Rigoberto Sanchez.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Man open, here is Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Seahawks, 1st down.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. So they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 2-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw. And Pascal's got it. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Saquon Barkley with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
28. Seahawks, 21.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson firing quickly here, and that's complete. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42.
Operating from the gun. Jackson. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So with the pass being completed, they'll go ahead and take that instead.
Nothing extra to be gained. Pass interference at the spot, completed the pass. That was your play, so it might as well have not even had the penalty.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot for the end zone, and that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Nick Bellore with his 3rd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And it is good. There were about 70,000 people about to turn blue from holding their breaths, but it's good, and this Super Bowl is tied. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's a quick throw left side to start things out. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance that's going on out here.
I'll give it a shot.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll set up a throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now it's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And that's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
It's caught. Jones. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Julio Jones. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead.
28.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And we're at the time in this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Now a play fake here on first down. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
On first down, Barkley. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Saquon Barkley with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Flush to his right, and now he's going to use his legs. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line.
On second down, it's Jones. We've had some wild Super Bowl finishes recently. 49 in Arizona, 51 in Houston, now this one.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson to throw. He'll find Metcalf. Breaks through the contact. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
The receivers have been running them ragged, maybe some tired legs in the secondary, maybe some tired legs in the pass rush. Didn't get to it, and look what resulted. A touchdown, tie game. They've got a chance to take the lead.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Here's Jackson. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Corey Willis. Then he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them inbounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. Overtime in a playoff game. Awesome setup. Remember, the rules are the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only one period is played. We can call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Deshaun Gibson brought him down. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
first throw in overtime now for Jackson. Rolling to his left. He lets it fly for... That's caught inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Move over, James White. You've got a new rival for best finish to a Super Bowl ever. And the Seahawks are the class of the NFL. Seattle wins the Super Bowl. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, That's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports. Select the team you want to join. Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left. Select the team you want to join. Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left.
The Panthers are now on the clock. The Packers are now on the clock. The Bengals are now on the clock. The Dolphins are now on the clock. The Titans are now on the clock. The Bills are now on the clock. The Packers are now on the clock. The Steelers are now on the clock. Well, if you're wondering what the delay is, I think we've got a trade coming here. The Cowboys are now on the clock. The Browns are now on the clock. The Saints are now on the clock. The Browns are now on the clock. The Raiders are now on the clock. The Jets are now on the clock. The Packers are now on the clock. The Steelers are now on the clock. The Cowboys are now on the clock. The Titans are now on the clock. The Saints are now on the clock. The Browns are now on the clock. The Falcons are now on the clock. The Panthers are now on the clock.